Hello everyone, welcome to day 301 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. We see e4, so I'll just play the Caro-Kann here. Bishop f5 is good, pushing is also good. I do like to push. They just develop, so I could pin and try to take. I could pin or just develop. Both options are fine, I think. I can also bring my knight, and if they pin me, I'll just kick them away. They choose to defend themselves. I do have a check, but then they just go back. I think I'll come in to pin their knight. I can just go ahead and play e6. They want me to take. I don't really want their bishop to be active. I could go back, and if they kick me away, I can just go to the long diagonal. I'm okay with this. I just have pressure. This move I can play. Just threatening a fork. So they want to trade. That's completely fine. If I check them, there's nothing really there. Now if I take, there's nothing there. If I push, I'm weakening their bishop completely, which I really like, because they can never really do anything with this structure. This is strong against their bishop. The queen just goes back. I could force a queen trade like this. I can also play this. And then they have to play here. Here my knight's protected. I could play this, and if they push, I just drop back and their bishop's even weaker. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I mean, their bishop is just a very bad piece now. If I play here, they just take and open up my king. My bishop's very passive, so maybe I should long term try to move it. My queen can just sit here for now, I think, while I try to move my knight and the castle. I'd love to play knight h6 and develop the piece, but they just ruin my structure, and I don't like that. I think I can just drop my bishop back and try to move my knight this way, but then my knight's always blocked there anyway. If I play for a move like this, I could play here and try to just attack the center. I do weaken my king, but there's no other way I can develop my knight into the game without this move. I'll probably take with the knight and then try to castle. Oh wow, so they just allow me to... this doesn't win a pawn, but this is a nice move. They take tempo in my queen, but I just have this move. And there's nothing really there. Could also push, and if they take, I take with the knight, but that loses the piece. Yeah, I can just simply play here. I would be attacking this pawn, but not the moment. If I can trade, that would be good. They take, I have to take. I mean, now I can freely just develop my knight and bring my rook into the game. They develop their queen. They don't really attack anything at the moment. I think I just develop. They're not attacking anything. There's nothing really here. Their knight can't really make any good moves. I'll just play here and bring my rook to the file. And obviously this is a strong move because I also align on the pawn. So even if they don't move the knight, I can probably just take here. So if I go here to tempo their queen, I can then push after. Maybe they can play here, but I just push. They do, but I have this move. I can also choose to... Well, if I push and I have this, then I just win the knight. So that's completely fine. They take, I take. I'm also threatening this, I think. Well, I really feel like I'm threatening. Just knight takes. Let me see. Knight takes. If the knight takes, I take with check. The king must move here. And then I think I really have no counterplay. Takes, knight takes. Check, king moves. It really looks like I have no counterplay. I could develop this knight forward. That looks very strong. They go ahead and castle. I was not expecting this. Knight here looks like a fork, but they take. I'd love to open up this for my queen. This would be a great move. This is also hanging. And if I take, I always have this square to escape to. And this diagonal, so I pick up a pawn, now I'm threatening this. I think I have a move here which is extremely nice. And it's this move. Here. So here, it's a triple fork. Here, if they take the queen, I take their queen. Then I'm attacking this. Here, if they don't take the queen, maybe if they play this, this still has to be better for me. I'll just play this move. It's a triple fork. Oh wow, okay, well that's just a blunder. Wow, very sad. And now I just lose the queen. Takes, rook takes, I don't really win anything here. I'll try to win the material that I can, but I've just lost the game here already. I mean, if I go here, it's just almost made. How did I not see queen takes e6? They saw it straight away, and I just lose the game. I thought my queen was safe. I think the move knight e3 was a massive blunder because obviously I missed this, but I also just could have gone back with my queen. And I'd be much better, especially after... Well, not after knight e3 because that blunders. But I think queen back would have just been fine. And king over protecting the knight, the rook. It's a good move. I can't really attack the queen in any way. Probably just playing to defend my king now. There's nothing I can really do. They even prevent this move. I could move my king out of the way, but then my rook hangs. I'm just in big trouble here. They're just threatening to jump in as well. Nearly. This is just a tough position now. And also they're just attacking this. So I've just lost him. I can't protect the rook. I could play this, but then I have to give up the rook. That looks like the best move, but I just loses a piece. Maybe I should have taken probably. I'm just blundering here. I had to just take the rook. Knight takes, I have to take this way, and then the game is basically over. I have this, but they just come in and nearly mate me. I mean, I don't know why they're giving me all their material, but fine. Why they sacrificed, I don't know. I'm confused by that. Rook back. I could just play knight forward. I'm not threatening anything though. Knight here, just protecting everything. If they check me, I just go forward. Maybe there's some way I can play here for a draw. Takes, I have to take... I would say I have to take this way, which then helps me maybe start something here. If I take this way, the rook just has so many lanes to go to. I think I should take this way, but then they can come in from here. Either way it's losing, so I'll just play like this. I can go here to attack the rook, but the rook just moves, even gives a check. Maybe they're trying to threaten the check. If I go here, they just pin my knight. I'll go play here. I mean, they can just get behind my pawn. Here, there's nothing really there. King forward, I'm looking for just checks or any kind of tactic. I don't really see anything. They can just push probably now anyway. And even give up a rook. Yeah, they can literally just push and give up a pawn. And sacrifice the rook and still win. I could maybe try to play for a fork. There's actually no fork here. Yeah, they just give up a rook and push. Yeah, they can just push and promote. It's just good game. Let's just look at this game here. They played the 79, I played the 79. Both played the exact same accuracy, but I was the one that made a blunder for their two mistakes. The opening is completely fine and normal. I'm supposed to just take because their bishop is never coming through. Here I'm actually supposed to just take. If knight takes d4, not sure. I'm just doing slightly better. They block here, I go back. This isn't the best move. This is the best move, opening up the position. I just trade. This is the best move, tempoing the queen. I could have actually played rook up straight away. I'm attacking this. I did see that. Knight here is not the best. I can take a free pawn, they castle. The best move here is actually to castle and then support a push probably with the pawn. But castling into this much open space just feels wrong, especially with the queen here. And this is a huge blunder just because they have a check. If they had no check, let's say they had no check and they just played like queen here, then I can play knight takes f1 rook. And if they take, I just go back. And I'm very happy with this position. So, just because they had a check on e6, which I moved, which I didn't see after moving my knight was actually pinned to a check, and that just blunders the game away. Obviously, it's a huge mistake. Here also, I could have just taken their rook instead of playing rook up to block. Obviously, I'm still completely lost, but I have no idea why I blocked with my rook. It just loses more material. Sacrificing the queen just isn't good. There's nothing really here for me. I play the best moves, they can just sacrifice and promote. So that's just a loss. So the literal only mistake I made in this entire game, well, I'm not counting moves like, well, I guess I didn't make more mistakes. The literal only mistake I made in this entire game was knight e3, just missing a tactic, which loses me my queen, which is very annoying, and I just lose the game. Honestly, I would play a second game today, but after this loss, I just want to take a break for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.